Hi everyone, Father Bob McConaughey here. We have a very powerful gospel here today. One in which Jesus absolutely shocks the Pharisees and the elders of the people in front of everyone. You see, the Pharisees and the elders were men of respect. They were honored because everyone noticed that they did perfect religious practices and they did them with great effort. And not only that, but they looked up to them because these Pharisees, these elders, knew the law. Not only the 10 Commandments, but all the 613 little commandments that ruled every kind of Jewish behavior, and most people couldn't read. And so the Pharisees and the elders of the people would use their knowledge of the law to condemn others, to frighten them, to point out whenever they were committing even the slightest sin and to say, God will get you for that, he will smite you. They were men of respect and honor, but they had big egos too. And when you have an ego that big and you think you're a holy person, what will happen is that you'll actually have a very small heart. And in a very small heart, there's no room for compassion. So when our Lord said to these men of respect, these religious men, when he said to them, tax collectors and prostitutes will enter the kingdom before you, their mouths must have dropped open. Because, let's face it, prostitutes are constantly breaking the 6th commandment, and tax collectors, thieves that they were violating the 7th commandment. So they were lost causes, no hope. What Jesus was saying to them was that he knew what their real sin was. The Pharisees and the elders of the people forgot what the book of Samuel said, namely that men judge by appearances, but the Lord looks into the heart. And when our Lord looked into the heart of Zacchaeus, the tax collector, when he looked into the heart of Mary Magdalene, what did he see? He saw their real sin. And their real sin was self-hatred, because so many people for so many years condemned them and called them no good. But what did our Lord call them? He called them to surrender. He called them to mercy. He looked into their hearts and loved what he saw, the possibility that both could become saints. And so it is with us in our struggle with sin. Sometimes we think we're no good, that we'll never make it, that we'll never change. But change comes because God gives us the grace that we need one day at a time to change. And so always remember, very, very importantly, that what you're doing right now, to choose God, in the words of St. Benedict, to choose God is to become aware that you are known and loved beyond anything your imagination can conceive. Known and loved before anyone thought of you, before anyone knew your name. Have a good week.